You guys are heading away from the Capitol. They gave it to Park Police, so since this is their primary jurisdiction, we're gonna have them. So 2 of the units are rolled up already.
Okay.
You see them rolling up here.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a little more hands off than they were yesterday.
Okay.
Kind of yesterday we're kind of like we did kind of just kind of happened, but we were basically like around surrounding you guys.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a little more hands off. As long as you guys just stay on like sidewalks, mall, do what you need to do.
Same thing.
If you're gonna cross at a light, try your best to just obey the light to go across. If not, if you end up just kind of just moving across like yesterday, their units will roll up, block traffic for you real quick. Whichever street you cross over on once you get down there near like 18th Street, wherever it was. But yeah, so we won't be assisting. It'll be primarily Park Police's thing.
Supposed to be right there, but that's a bus over there.
Yeah, so I mean there is a bus stop. So I mean,
Where can we offload? Can we offload right here then?
you can offload on 3rd Street right here if you want.
Right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Just take middle lane, obviously.
Try to get as far over to the right as possible.
Okay, gotcha. It's not going to take long.
Just you gotta throw on your hazards.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then unload. Sure. And then I'm sure like if you ask, just let them know you can unload. Turn our lights and the people just go around. But yeah, that's it.
Alright,
If you guys need anything from us, again, we're gonna hang back here. We'll be around once you guys get back. Do you guys know about what?
I have no idea. Like I said, we're just trying to.
You understand? So I would probably, it's in your best interest if you don't want to lose the horses, to call whoever they are.
Chairwoman know. She may want to, use this as a premise to assert sovereign immunity to further the case law that's been developed over the last couple of years.
It still doesn't matter because this is Park Service property. That's DC. You bring them into DC across the state line with the horses without the prior authorization.
I totally understand.
They're going to seize the horses. So we probably won't see those horses again. And I hate to see that happen because, as you can see, I love horses. And I don't want that to happen.
Well, we'd appreciate it if you could make sure that the order comes from Chuck Sams at that
point. I will not do that. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. Won't do that because that's city streets. This is Park Service property. So, like I said,
we're looking forward to the imagery because Kamala Harris's chances of being reelected are going to be sunken because of your overreaction.
Okay. Yeah, that's not an overreaction. I'm just letting you know. It is the law. If you can look up 36 CFR 2.16. You can Google it. It says it right there. It's very plain. Also, DC code says you can't bring in horses without having permission or authorization.
So thank you for forewarning us. We'll be ready with cameras.
Okay, that's fine. They're still going to get seized. Okay,
understood.
They still will be seized. They will not be allowed either off the trailer, and if they do get off the trailer, they're not going to be leaving with you guys.
Please did give us permission to unload on 3rd Street.
Is that true? They can't because it's not their jurisdiction. So 3rd Street is DC, so we can't do that.
Across the street on Capitol Hill.
That's also Park Service and Capitol Service property. So no, you do not have permission to come into the environs of DC with the horses. Can't. They can't come into DC.
I'm not saying this for us. Our jurisdiction technically ends on the far curve, 3rd Street. So.
The far curb on 3rd Street?
Yeah, so like on our side of 3rd Street.
If we were to unload in the parking lot on the other side of the reflecting pool, would that be your jurisdiction?
So our leadership doesn't want horses on Capitol Hill. So it kind of...
So the point is you're still coming into DC with them, and DC City will take them.
If I call Mike Johnson's chief of staff and get permission from him, would that be okay?
No, because it's not going to be up to it's not going to be up to them. You still have to go through Park Service and DC to get a permit. That's what I'm trying to explain. So whoever, if you go through the Department of Interior, Department of Natural Resources, Forest Service, BIA, it doesn't matter. You still have to get a permit the correct way through DC and through National Park Service.
I prefer the horses to be seized on this property because obviously that's going to be problematic.
It doesn't matter what property. It's DC. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Right.
It's DC. So if they're in DC, it's not the Department of Interior. No, it's not the Department of Interior or National Park Service. We're trying to explain to you that this was unpermitted. That's what it is, right?
You don't have to explain that to me. That's very much understood.
Now, if you bring the horses in, it is a health code violation still. So you can't have the horses in DC.
Who's health code in DC's health code?
DC. Okay. That's what I'm trying to explain. Do you understand that?
So it's okay to have dogs.
There's a lot
in here?
that you don't understand.
Okay,
So
I wasn't asking that. I'm just trying to make. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to make sure you
de-escalate,
understand.
remember that,
I'm just
sir.
trying to make sure you understand. All right?
I'd like you to
Because
understand
I
that
don't want you
you're
to lose
taking
the
with
horses.
us is not.
I want to focus on the horses. The tone is about me trying to impress upon you that you're going to lose the horses. I don't want to see that. That's unnecessary.
And that's if they get
That's
off.
unnecessary. They should not be brought across state line into the city.
Sir, can I speak for the horses?
They are working to give you an escort to the DOI building. We're going to be a part of that as well.
Okay.
But that is not with the horses. That's a no-go from us.
So
The
here's
Capitol
thing.
Police is right here. I
So-
can involve them in the conversation.
Yeah,
if you want.
bring them in.
I don't know if they have a supervisor over there.
So you lied to us. You told us to bring our horses.
Hold on. Nobody lied to you. I'm from the U.S. Park Police.
Sir gave the phone.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm from the United States Park Police. Just to be clear, because everybody is recording, I'm not lying to you. This is a card from the U.S. Capitol Police. Which I did not speak to you. Lieutenant Van Dyke did speak to you earlier from the U.S. Park Police.
Sergey, I was on the phone with him, and he conflicted this. He talked to all the departments.
He did not talk to us. The United States Park Police, who has been working with your group and talking to you all day, right, through the conduit of Lieutenant Timothy Van Dyke, who I just got off the phone with as I walked up to you. So I want to make sure that everything is clear. I'm not changing anything that you've been told today.
You
right?
are, because
But-
we were told that you would escort us. This is why
Correct,
we don't
correct.
trust
Escort,
the government.
escort.
No,
We
this is
said
why we don't trust the government.
We
Because
are going to escort you
when we
over to
ask
the
for
DOI
permission,
Yeah, you're gonna
okay, because we
escort us
don't
to the
want to
drop-off.
cause any kind of
I
disruption,
understand that.
you tell us okay, then you stop us.
No. You just said escort. We are going to help escort you over to the
But we
DOI
can't-
building.
On our horses.
Yeah.
Yes, on our horses.
No,
Not on the horses.
But if y'all were having a parade for a
we've been
fallen
discussing
officer,
the
your
horses.
horses are all out here shitting all over the roads.
We're
What I'm saying
actually
is that
telling
we-
you what we're
this is
doing,
why we don't
and that's
trust
the
them.
part that I don't think you understand. We're actually telling you. We're being respectful, and we're letting you know we are going to ride our horse to the BIA building.
I
You can say
understand what
no
you're
as many
saying.
times as you want, but we're doing it. So you're going to take us to the drop-off space where we're going to unload our horses and get on our
This
horses
is
and
not
we're
how
going
this
to ride.
works.
This
You
is
do
how
not
it
tell
works.
me anything
You
on what
don't
to do.
tell me anything.
And I'm not telling you what you do.
Exactly. But
What I'm telling you is
what
the
you're
law.
gonna
I'm
do
telling you what
because
we are not allowing to
Could you
happen today.
reference that law for me, please?
Yeah, so what
Could
I-
you
Statute
number and all that?
What I
Hold
told
on.
this gentleman here,
Excuse me
what
for
we were
that.
just discussing before everybody came over, is that number one, I'm not reiterating anything that has not already been discussed today.
Well,
Hold
I'm
on.
sure you didn't reference
Hold on.
the law
Hold
where
on.
it states that a horse is not transportation.
You're contradicting everything
I'm not
that your
contradicting
officers
you.
have
No.
said to us
No,
all day.
no, they
they
have
offered
not.
to escort us
And
on
I just
horseback.
said that. No, we're not on horseback.
Yes,
but
you
this is
did.
all-
Yes,
but-
you did.
but
We have
this
it
is
on
all
video.
transportation.
You might have spoken to another agency.
No,
So this is
no,
what they
no.
do when they
Listen.
sign treaties. No, listen.
Here's the thing.
You,
You
you
can-
said
if
look
you wanna ride it
look
on-
at you, but you're not looking at me.
Go ahead.
Okay. You sign treaties with indigenous nations, and then you go back on your word, and you use the law to justify. Okay. They told us they would escort us with our horses, and now they send somebody else to say that wasn't me, that was somebody
The
else.
National Park Service did not say that.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. There's
Okay,
always
and I'm telling you
there's
that-
always a way to go back on your word because you have so many departments.
going back on the
One
word.
department gives us their word, the other department says
Okay.
that's not us.
Before you continue to make a spectacle and change the
I'm not
words
making a
around.
spectacle. I'm
let's
telling
go.
you-
Hold on. Let's go back to the original conversation when you stepped out of your truck. The first thing I said is I'm from the United States Park Police, and I said we are not going to let you. You cannot ride the horses on the National Park Service property, and I do not speak for the city, but they told us that if you ride them in the city streets, that they would take them. I was warning you that
So-
they said that. I'm not.
U.S.
Listen to
Park.
me. I'm not with the city. I was reiterating because I was looking out for you and your animals. That the city said they would
Capitol
take.
Police
No, not the
said-
Capitol Police. They are not the city.
Okay.
Capitol Police said they would escort
It does not
us
matter.
with the horses.
Right now, you are on a DC city
So thank
street.
you, Officer
The Capitol
Cooney,
Police has
for
nothing
letting
to
us
do with
know
it.
that they are going to
Do you
take
understand
action
what
if we're on our
sovereign
horse,
immunity
and we're
is?
also letting you know that we're going to get on
I
our
do
horses.
understand.
It's simple.
You run the listen. You all can try or attempt to do whatever it is that you would like to do. Okay. What I'm warning you is that there may be consequences to your actions. Some of those consequences to your actions may be that your horse gets impounded by the city. I'm just
And the
letting you know.
consequence
Listen.
of your action is Kamala Harris is going to lose the
That-
presidential
look,
election.
that has
because
nothing
of
to do
your
with me talking to you
overreaction
right
and
now.
your
Probably
behavior
voted
right
for
now.
Trump.
Your
That has
mistreatment
nothing to
of
do with
us
me talking to
is
you right
your
now, okay?
mistreatment of us is a
I'd
microcosm
much
of
rather
how
talk
we've
to
been
you
treated by
or
the
somebody
federal
over here who's
government.
going to have an actual
And we're
discussion.
gonna- and this is gonna
I want to end the day where
enlighten
nobody
the
gets
whole
arrested,
country.
nobody gets a ticket, nobody's horse gets taken.
And escort
I don't want to have an argument with that
Right,
guy.
right. Okay. So let's not have an argument. But we were promised Because out of respect.
By who?
By Sir again,
By
who
the
came to us.
Capitol Police.
He came to us and said, if you guys want to ride your horses, let us know. We'll escort you so there's no
and I
problems.
hear what you're saying, and I'm not disagreeing that you were told that.
Okay,
what
so
I'm saying
I'm
is that the United
get
States
him on
Park
the phone.
Police
Who has
and the
jurisdiction
U.S.
over
Capitol
there?
Police.
Yeah, you want to have
The
a
city,
day where
you
there's
see the city, the United States Park Police, the United States Capitol Police.
So if we took this on the Capitol, they would honor their word
If
and let
you
us
you
ride.
can ask the Capitol Police officers over here.
You want to have a day where there's no arrest and everything goes smooth, and we're going to have a day where we do what we're here to do. And so, like, there's just a conflict in understanding how we're going to move. And so, thank you for letting us know that action will be taken, and also we're aware of what it means to be here all together, and we're going to move accordingly to how we've planned together as a family.
Like I said, you can attempt to do whatever it is that you wish to do.
So then let's leave it there.
I'm not giving you permission to do anything. That's not how this works, right? I told you what a consequence may be because there are laws that you may break.
If Chuck Sams and Deb Holland wants to order you to treat us this
So
way,
that's
then
not,
let them
that's
do
not
that.
how this works, okay?
But
So you're making
Okay,
this
hold on, hold
decision
on.
without going up to them?
Yeah, let me ask you the question. Does your boss know about this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
right
who's
now,
your boss?
right now, I speak for the United States Park Police.
But who's your boss? Who knows about
Who is
this?
my direct boss? My
Not
direct
your
supervisor?
direct boss. It goes
Everybody
up
up
the
to
chain
the chief of the United States Park Police is aware of what's happening right now.
Does Chuck Sams know about this?
The National Park Service Director's Office is informed of what's happening out here with this demonstration today.
And he's ordered you to confiscate our horses?
No.
Because his boss is Deb Howland. Does she know this is happening?
I do not know. I'm sure the DOI office of this.
If you
But
wanna
I
go
asked
for
the
your own
officer,
ass, you would go talk
last
to your
time I had
boss.
this conversation, I asked the officers to escalate it to the top. Let them know, because it's not a small thing. We have almost 30 nations that are supporting us. Recognized tribes. From all over the country.
understand that,
We've
and I
been-
understand your right to be out here and protest and demonstrate. When you demonstrate and protest, whether it's on National Park Service property, whether it's on a city street, whether it's on the Capitol grounds, there are rules and regulations to that, right?
Okay.
And I understand that you don't want to follow them. I'm not here to force your hand into
Did I
following
have a
them.
conversation with you before?
No, I have not met you
so
yet today.
I explained this to the other officer that we're asserting our sovereignty. This land was native land before the government was here, before you were here, your people
I
were here.
understand
So
that. I do.
we have a right to traverse these lands. They'll always be indigenous lands, right? You colonized, you genocided, you occupied, but it doesn't mean you own the land. The land doesn't appreciate you being on it. You hurt the land. The indigenous people will always be stewards of this land, and they have a right. In fact, they probably have a constitutional right to traverse their own lands, and you're trying to stop them from that. And that's why I'm saying it. I get it, you're doing your job, but escalate it to the top. Because Deb Howland is Native
I
American,
understand.
and she needs to understand that too.
Okay.
She needs to understand and respect. This are her sisters and brothers, and she needs to know that they have a right to traverse their lands. And we're trying to do it peacefully, and we're trying to do it with respect. But you're making it difficult.
What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to tell you, and I hear you, and everything you said, I'm not disagreeing with that, right? With the background of all that. What I'm saying is that everybody up until the Secretary of Interior's office is aware of this, right? Today you spoke with many people from the National Park Service, the U.S. Park Police. Apparently you spoke with people from the Capitol Police as well. What I'm doing right now is reiterating to you the stance of the United States Park Police as opposed to in regards to the rules and regulations of the National Park Service. What you choose to do on the DC City street is on your own accord. If you're going to unload your horses here onto the city street and then you're going to ride city streets over the Department of Interior, that's on your own accord. I was just merely restating the city's position that they said they may come out here and seize the horses. So, not the U.S. Park Police, not the federal government. If you're on the city street,
So explain this to me, the code of driving or riding on footways in public grounds. Any person shall drive or lead any horse, mule, or other animal, or any cat, wagon, or other carriage, whatever, on any of the paved or gravel footways in and on any of the public grounds belonging to the United States within the District of Columbia, or shall ride thereon, except as the intersection of streets, alleys, and avenues. Each and every such offender shall forfeit and pay for each offense a sum not less than $1 nor more than $5.
What's your question about that?
What I'm questioning is this your law still?
This is a law of the DC government, and what you've done is cherry pick a single law out of here. this has nothing to do with if your horses are being permitted to be inside.
It says you're going to give us a $1 ticket fine.
No, it's not. That is not true.
That's exactly what it says, though. And that's
Not
what it
without
says.
the proper permits and paperwork, you are not.
It doesn't say you need proper paper. It says that if you do it without proper
Now,
paperwork.
that is one specific law that you
Okay, so now you're cherry picking the law. Show us a law that disputes that law.
I'm telling you that you cannot ride your horses on National Park Service property.
That's
That
your-
it is a violation of the Code of Federal Regulations. That's
Again-
what I'm telling you. And this is not. I'm not arguing with you personally.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm showing you a law and you're telling me your word. You're not showing me a similar law that contradicts this law.
Because I could go back and forth all day with multiple regulations that say you cannot ride your horse.
Well, then
that's part of it. Yes.
Right. So then your regulations, you can't
What's the
trump
other law
the law.
what's the other law
So
that
part of the
gets
Code of Federal Regulations, which is law, which is federal law, regarding parkland in particular, 36 CFR, says that you cannot ride your horses on the park without permission. Right?
It
So
also
that's one
says you'll
thing.
get fined $1 or $5.
That's a separate law.
But
That
that's
is,
just-
no, it does not say you can.
So when does that apply and when does the other one not
It does not
apply?
say you can.
So when does that apply?
You don't have to be a lawyer, but as a police officer, I'm aware of the rules and regulations. I certainly can. If you all just give me a minute, I'll pull it up and I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, and I would like you to escalate this to
No,
your
it's
boss.
already escalated. I mean, right now,
So,
there-
so
right
you're
now
saying
there's
Deb
no more-
Howland knows about this. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying my impression is that up to the Secretary of Interior's office, they are aware of this demonstration. I cannot give you
permission to
nobody has given me personally permission, and when I'm not out here harassing you, part of my job as the shift commander today for the United States Park Police is to address this demonstration. We came out here to support your movement over to the DOI building, right? To support your march over there. That did not involve the horses riding along National Park Service property. If you take them out and you ride them on city streets, the U.S. Park Police is not going to bother you about that, right? That, as I stated when he first got out of the truck, I talked about two things, right? One, that we came here to help escort you over, and two, that if you ride your horses, the city said they would come out and they may take the
I
horses.
explained to Sergey from the Capitol Police from the beginning because
happened on city.
And I think what you've done is you've shown the world, I think, that we cannot trust our own government because they lie to us.
Well, I did not lie to you, right? Well, you've spoken to two different agencies.
When you have a different agency tell us one thing and you tell something else, that's a lie.
Do you want to go check in with the Capitol Police who you said you spoke to today?
These are just tricks you use.
There's no tricks.
They're
Different
tricks.
Different
This
uniforms.
agency, that agency, you work together, you talk to each other, and he told me he was going to talk to everybody, to every department, the parks, city police. He said that. To deconflict.
Well, there must have been a miscommunication.
Okay, again, a lie. Somebody lied to me, lied to us, and now you come here and say, well, that's not me.
Well, I'm not going to continue to go back and
I
forth.
get it, but
I'm
I'm just
lying
saying
to
you showed the
This
world.
is the first time that we've met today.
Why we don't trust the government.
Again,
You showed the world.
if you want to check in with the Capitol Police, you're more than welcome to.
Well, how about having them come over here? You need to talk to this guy who works for you because he threatened to confiscate the horses before they even got out of the fucking thing right here. I'm sorry, my apologies for the language. He threatened us 3, 4, 5 times. There's recordings of it. He's acting very condescending and he repeatedly threatened us. It contradicts exactly what you're telling us now. So your message is changing.
What I'm telling
from
you is
staffer
that
to
bringing the
staffer
horses
here.
into the city in general without the right permits is illegal. Riding them and bringing them onto National Park Service property without authorization is illegal. There's nothing wrong with what he said there, right?
The National Park Police threatened to confiscate our horses. He didn't say anything about the city police confiscating them. He said he would, and he's wearing the horse boots right now, and he shook his foot at us. Yes, he did. He shook his
Okay,
foot.
either way, you're not really quite making a point. I already said.
Moving up. The horse.
Get the fuck away from me!
Get off of the officer! Get off the officer!
Back up! Back up! Back up! Ma'am, back up! I don't know what hurt. Are you watching this America? Are you fucking watching this America? This is how you treat me. Back up!
Back up. Not doing anything to you. Back up.
Get on the sidewalk! I'm not hitting nobody. Get on the sidewalk! I got a video! Get on the sidewalk!
I'm on the sidewalk! I am on the sidewalk! I am on the sidewalk! Get off my land! What jurisdiction do you have? On stolen land!
This cop just said if we walk it up, you guys will walk it
America's election right here. This is what you want. Leaders of America. Before your election is ran right now, this is the law that you guys have.
I just did 10 seconds ago.
On the side. We don't fight with violence. We got smudge. We fight with prayers. On the side. We got smudge. We got medicine. Get that out of my face and get on the sidewalk.
What would you do? Stand up for your woman. I understand that.
Ashamed! You should be ashamed of yourself!
Fuck you, dirty ass honky bitch!
You guys should be ashamed of yourself!
This is sacred medicine.
You guys should be ashamed on you guys! Fucking sell out anyway!
Hey, stay by the door! Stand by the door!
Pay attention!
Hey, what's your bad? Stay on the door! Back up! Back up! We have every right to defend our horses! Back up! Back up!
Let's
Back up! Give us space! We have every right to react this way! Give us space! Give us space!
It's bad, but I ain't changing shit. It's a damn fucking shame. Nothing but murders and fucking bullies. The government's fucking bullies. Piece of shits all through history.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do not engage. You guys are messing with spiritual medicine.
Bunch of dangerous cowards. No fucking culture, but evil fucking genocide. You guys are all in the wrong. Law enforcement are all in the wrong. We didn't do nothing. You guys are all wrong. Fucking nothing without that suit.
Hey, folks, listen.
I don't want to hear your shit.
He put the rope on it, right? You can ask him. He put the rope on it. Ask everybody back, right? Cool. I'm not here.
That's fine.
None of us. up and fight, Lord, to resist.
Now, you may be subject to forced arrest.
We're trying to let them Shame on you! Shame on all of you! Fucking happening, America? Deb Haaland, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, are you seeing what's happening right now? We came to your doorsteps and we greet you on our homeland. He's too emotional for the job! Knock that hitter! Why don't he just sit down? That's the cup that hitter! That's the cup that hitter! And that call needs to be held accountable for assault! Because our law comes from God, the Creator, and your law comes from the land. It's different. It's a spirit.
Our laws and our buildings don't mean nothing. These are our lands.
Dude, because you got too much turmoil inside you.
Remember to pray.
Stay connected to your breath, everyone.
Remember to pray.
Feel the earth. Yeah. If we
We're
don't
cooperating with them now. The chairwoman's here. We're here.
Yeah, so then do what you got to do. We don't want to hear it.
What are we really asking? Stand that way and face them, brother. Yeah, stand on our side. Chairwoman's right here. We're standing here. Care what anyone says. This is Indian land. We came here in a good way to gain recognition for the Muwekma people. We ain't going nowhere. As long as our chairwoman stands here, we're standing with her. Shame on you for how you treat Indian people. We came here in a good way. Shame on you.
No law was even broken.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Law.
We asked for permission for an escort for a meeting to meet with the Assistant Secretary. Now you've delayed us in our meeting to meet with the Assistant Secretary.
I just showed up.
But please bring me whoever's in charge. I want to talk to whoever's in charge. No, you guys should back away. We're protecting our horses and women.
We're protecting our horses.
So you guys need to back off.
From terrorists.
You guys need to back off.
That's how it feels.
You guys need to go back.
You guys should be ashamed.
We never forget who we are. We have a meeting at 4. Get some leadership out here. We don't need a bunch of non-rates out here talking to our chairwoman. Hitting women. Where's Brian Newland and Deb Haaland? It's way above your pay grade. You're a bunch of grunts. Fucking grunts.
This is great medicine. It will calm you down. It will calm your spirit down.
We just need to get you guys. That dude bum rush. And he started hitting women.
I think it was a miscommunication. It was a miscommunication on what happened. They thought you were going to try to take the horses out.
So, let me explain one thing.
Yes, sir.
The first incident, okay, this is the second incident. The first incident, he didn't even talk to us or nothing. He came and he started grabbing stuff out of the tents and everything out of our head. That's the first incident. We got that on camera.
We're staying right here. We're going to protect our horses. You guys back away. When we feel safe is when we'll back away.
Okay, so if we
back all the way back.
So if we back up, will you work to the sidewalk?
We will back. So go all the way back. By your cars.
Hey guys, back
by your cars.
Just a little bit. Hey, go ahead and back up the line just a little bit. Back up the line. All right, now stop. No, right there. No, ma'am. Will you get on the sidewalk? On the sidewalk. Well, we can't go all the way back there.
Why not? We don't trust you.
Okay.
You guys already broke the trust with us by playing word games. Guys, we're playing word games.
With you, ma'am, but
No, we tried to work with you.
We're right here where people get out after parking their cars.
No, we tried to work with you. We called you guys for an escort, and you guys said yes. We will escort you and your horses to the BIA. We have a meeting at 4:30 with Brian Newland. So let him know where we're at to come out here and meet with us. Because my meeting's at 4:30 with him. So let him know we're right here now. We're right here now.
I'd like to see a word leave
I got everyone.
Got everyone? Okay, well, we about to do it again.
We have it on camera that they're not.
We're going with our horses. Okay, your horse is over there. If y'all get out of the street, we get to leave. Okay. I don't want to be.
That's okay, right? You are saying is
I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge, but a reasonable way would we back away, y'all get on the street, and then you go to your lawful meeting.
But they
I
hold on.
ask something to compromise because actually you guys need to back up and some of our relatives are going to stand here because I need to be insured. We can move mostly off of here, but some people are going to keep this line.
But you know having a unit and uniform would ensure no one gets hit.
I
How
mean,
about a couple people help you with your horses?
Yeah.
But I mean, look at all the cameras.
I just want to know.
Look at all the
We take them out.
We want you to go to your meeting.
Are you with the bag?
because as soon as we took our horses out, I saw this man run into my grandmother.
You're the one that attacked my people. You're the one that attacked our people. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You were very aggressive. You were very aggressive, sir. You were very respectful.
I'm not going to argue.
We want your boss.
We were stopping the trailer from being
Call your superior.
So hey, you.
Don't talk to him. Nope, sorry.
You said I was respectful, right?
Sorry, talk to your boss. Go to the top, bring him here so we could talk about this.
You guys
I'm
don't
not
want to talk
talking
about
to
this?
any of you anymore.
You don't have the ring, buddy.
No more.
Okay.
No more. Your boss.
Above your pay grade.
Your
Man.
boss.
Hey, I'm a Marine, man. I understand rank. There's several Marines here. You guys don't have the rank or the pay grade to deal with this. Yeah, Navy. We just get it done. We don't worry about rank. You're Navy?
Navy gets it done, right?
We just get it done. You should know that.
Yeah, we know what you Navies do.
So all we want to do is get
That's fucking hilarious.
and get all these units clear.
The squids.
But first, I need reciprocity. If we back up, I need y'all to back up.
I think we're done talking to you too, bro. You're a hothead.
All those cars back there, you can send those units
Listen,
back.
I'm a black woman.
Yes, ma'am.
I just saw Native women and young men and our chairwoman
We need to
getting
go to a meeting.
assaulted by your colleagues. So that is not reciprocity, sir. That is not reciprocity,
May I make a
sir.
suggestion? You apply your complaint, and then
I
we can
already
deal
have
with
a
that
complaint.
person. I know,
Luckily, one of your officers told me how to do
it'll
it.
be
and
easier to
I'm
deal with the
fine it.
person if you're not breaking the law.
But
and then y'all go to your meeting, and then we can investigate.
This tribe is a sovereign tribe. We are on Native land as we speak. Everything,
Real police
sir.
brutality
I'm not talking to
has
you as an
happened.
officer. I'm talking to you as a human.
The paddy wagon, they're trying to throw us in jail now.
Yo, shorty. Hey, short man. You hit women, short man. Yo, girl probably perks on you.
Yeah, but you're not.
You hit women. You hit women. You hit women. You hit women, bro. Own that shit. Own that shit. Be a man. Be a fucking man. Be a fucking man, bro. Real men don't hit women. Real men don't hit women. She was not hitting them. She was not doing nothing to threaten his heart. Cause no harm. There's no reason for that. No reason. You hit women, bro.
Why are you laughing?
That's all we want, to be able to take our spirit horses over to the Capitol to talk with their leaders, to talk with the leaders.
Easier conversation over there. Because if you're in the street, I'm going to be honest with you.
In that respect,
continue to violate the statutes. The more this goes downhill.
Oh, now you got.
Okay. Well, then if we could talk about
the horses are our medicine.
I hope not too.
The horses are our medicine.
What did you do? We didn't advance. It was so quiet. We had to step forward to hear you. I'm saying physical. See, look, I know you guys feel you have a moral high. Yeah. Right? All we need is y'all to stop breaking the law, and then we don't need to be here. You are standing in the tree. Okay, you attacked us. Then let's leave this breaking the law.
We just came for recognition, man.
To oppress that was created by the colonizer.
To oppress us,
you
to keep
guys
us
are the colonizers.
enforcing that. Enforcing for your
colonizer made mindset stillness here in 2024.
2024. This is how we're dealing with it.
Police. You are in violation of regulations and laws pertaining to this area, particularly interfering with agency functions of the United States Park Police and the National Park Service. You are ordered to step out of the roadway and onto the sidewalk. Step away from the horse trailer. At this point, you are ordered to step out of the roadway and onto the sidewalk. Anybody who does not comply may be subject to arrest.
You're in violating,
This is your first
treaty
warning.
law. 1868 Fort Laramie Treaty. You're inviting the law. You're inviting the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. All right, back up. Chairman said back up. Back up.
Chairman said back up to the line.
Chairwoman said back up. Let's back up.
You guys are the ones holding up space in the road. You guys better
What did he say?
What's that?
Oh, no.
Regulations and laws pertaining to this area.
What law?
Particularly interfering with agency functions of the United States Park Police and the National Park Service. You are ordered to step out of the street and onto the sidewalk. Step away from the horse trailer at this time. Step out of the street and onto the sidewalk. Failure to abide by this command will result in your arrest. This is your second warning. Attention! This is Lieutenant Cooney with the United States Park Police. You are in violation of regulations and laws pertaining to this area, particularly interfering with the agency functions of the United States Park Police and the National Park Service. You are ordered to step out of the roadway and onto the sidewalk. You are ordered to step away from the horse trailer. You are ordered to step out of the roadway and onto the sidewalk.
Maintain your discipline. Nobody assault any officers. Put your hands up.
This is your third and final warning.
Do not assault. We traveled from San Francisco, walking here, meeting everybody of their land and being brought in with hospitality, even from your law enforcement agencies that have guided us through this journey. And here we are at our end point for our meetings that were arranged today. This is the truth we speak. This is the trail of truth. That's what we are on. Our integrity is our palabra, and we are standing strong on what it is impeccable. We speak with impeccable words to you to understand what we have agreed on through all Indian country.
You swing your tail. Swing your tail. Swing the tail. Swing the tail. Come on, sir. 1-0. Sir. Okay.
Stop pushing. Stop. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let's make this easy.
All right.
Make this easy.
Go ahead, right here.
On your knees! Get on your knees! Drop to your knees! Drop to your knees!
Welcome to the revolution!
Back up! Back up!
Back up! Back up! Y'all some scary motherfuckers! Yo, you back up!
Hey, hold it up! Relax!
Can you bring your son back
Let him sit there. Let him sit. He's good. Set him down. Let him sit down. Hey, push them on the sidewalk. Back on the sidewalk.
Back up!
Hold the line. Relax. Yes. Back up. We gave you guys 6 points.
Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me, please.
Back him up.
Back up. Hey, that lady's back up. We're backing up, sir. Come on. Back up on the sidewalk. Come on, on the sidewalk. Let's go. Now, let's go. On the sidewalk. Come on. What you smiling for? What you smiling for, motherfucker? Yeah, come on. Come on, man.
Stay on the trailer!
Let's go.
You gotta get the sidewalk. The people on top is on. You guys gotta get on. Come on. Sidewalk.
Keep stepping back.
Sidewalk.
Come on.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Don't go.
Get off.
Go hard. Keep the people running. Come on. Let everybody else get up there. Let everybody come on.
I'm not leaving.
Come on. You guys can't leave.
Sidewalk.
I already had this cop right here. Bryce right here said I can stay right here. I am staying on this.
Sidewalk. No. They said off of the car.
Right here.
Everybody on the street has to be on the sidewalk.
We're not gonna miss
Sidewalk. Come on. Get up on the
Right
sidewalk.
here. He said I can stay on the trailer.
Just relax.
They already told us. We haven't heard that. We heard everybody on the sidewalk.
We're not dropping the gate.
Sidewalk.
Riley.
People on top. They gave you up top.
Hey,
Nobody's
we're not dropping the gate.
Nobody's gonna open it.
We're not dropping the gate, okay?
Listen, they're not taking the horses.
He's got a hold.
No, that's a top. That's my brother. He's hitting my brother. He's hitting my brother. The fucking cop's hitting my brother.
You want on the sidewalk?
On
the sidewalk.
You're not gonna shoot my people with that, motherfucker. That ain't gonna work with me. You guys know what you're doing, right? I don't think you're gonna shoot him.
Get out of my truck! Get out of my truck right now! Get out of the truck! Get out of the truck!
Get down right now!
Get out of the truck!
Get down right
That's
now!
fine! That's fine if he gets out of the truck! Can he get out of the truck? There's no keys! No one's in the driver's seat! He can get out of the truck! Get out of the truck! Get out of the truck! No one's in there! There's no keys! There's no one in there! There's no driver!
I don't want him to move it with people on the back. That's all.
There's no keys! There's no keys in there! So get it out.
Hang out up here. I just don't want anybody driving with people on the back. That's
Nobody's
all.
going in the driver's seat. Let the driver get in.
No, I will not let the driver get in.
There's women
I won't.
but
I won't.
And you
But
guys
I'm not
are
going to let you. I don't
male.
want anybody to drive with people on the back. That's
They're
all.
not. They're not.
Okay.
They're not.
So
You
I'm just
guys
gonna.
lie.
I'm honestly gonna leave the door open.
You guys lied. Straight liars. Straight liars.
How am I gonna lie to you? I'm on video
Straight
camera.
liar.
Don't matter.
You're a
There's
liar.
women medicine in there.
It's the time for that. If you remain on top of the trailer, you are interfering with agency functions and you may be subject to arrest.
I said we can stay on the...
3 steps forward. A little bit more space here. 3 steps forward. Great.
Why
Good,
are you
Barbara.
3 steps forward?
Hey, 3 steps forward.
3 steps forward! 3 steps forward, you hear that?
Move!
Get back! Shut the fuck up! Move! Get back!
Take your hands off of her! Can you say please?
All right,
She said no. He's escalating.
That's good.
He came 5 steps and he hit her.
Hey, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
He came 5 steps. You ordered 3. He came 5 and he assaulted her.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he came.
Thank you.
I want him to let his name back. He just right now. He didn't even say please and kept pushing it like the fucking plates. Where can we do that?
She's on the sidewalk. Protect the chick.
You guys don't understand. There's medicine in this truck.
Back up, please. Back up.
Beyond the police line.
I believe that we're going to find out right now. A couple steps back.
Ready. Strong. Watch.
I basically have it on tape. I am Domino. Took our horses. They would kill them. I am Horse Clan. We are Horse Clan. I am Domino. My people, we live with these horses. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere. Something with our horses. They ain't done nothing to you.
I'm trying to give her a little reality. What's your plan?
You're a coward.
What's your plan? I'm telling you what ours is.
Get back to where they need to go. Return to our meeting, and my brother.
Then what do we need to do to get that? What do we need to do to get that?
Back up. Don't leave us be. That's why there are 150 police. You're an officer.
Now you called us liars a bunch, but we told you that you couldn't bring the horses out earlier, and you made an attempt to. So we can't just leave.
No,
We can't just leave.
We didn't make an attempt to. We don't even have what they need to
We
be
are
riding
willing.
right
We are
now.
willing to let you down, but you're surrounded by 200 police officers right now. Time
I
is
guess
on
I'm
our
gonna fall
side.
off a fucking trailer then. How you guys are gonna pull me off the trailer?
I'm
Go
just
for
telling
it.
you. We're trying to come up with a plan here that works for both of us. This sucks. You're in the middle of DC right now, on top of a horse track.
And your claps need to fall back so that it's clear.
Hello, hey, hey, maka kikelo, wani wati, hello, hey, hey, chanu pakile, uha hoye wayelo, hey, hey, hey,
I'm already busy.
Horses, you can't have them. Are you looking at me? Can you hand this to them, please? Sir, they need water.
Speed up, mini return. They need water. Water is life. Seriously.
Sir, can you hand this to them, please?
We'll do one at a time.
One at a time.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Thanks. How about one at a time we'll do for now on. They already have one on there. Just so we don't have a bunch of projectiles.
Thanks, bro.
And so we need to bring that to the attention. You know, the people that can make that happen. We don't know, I mean, this is my point of view, but there's no other way to do it.
go.
Y'all have a blessed day. How about that? Blessed day.
Let's go back to camp so our chairwoman can talk with us.
I got soup on the stove. Let's go.
Finally, bro, I'm starving.
Come on, bro. Come on.
I got this.